All right, next up we got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Indianapolis Colts. I am just becoming aware of. I knew Jonathan Taylor was out for this game, but Naheem Hines is out as well. Their backfield is not looking good, and Matt Ryan has not been able to take them over the top in moments at all. Yes, he has had a decent amount of yards in some of these games, but I feel like that's because they're always either trailing or in some kind of messed up situation, and he's getting a lot of those in garbage time. I feel like because I've watched him a few games, and I'm like, how does he pass for 250 plus a couple times? Like
I haven't seen that. I didn't know
that,
he.
yeah, he had a game where he had like 360 yards. I'm like, what? But I got the Jacksonville Jaguars in this game. 27 to 17. Uh, I think that the Jaguars are just way more well-rounded. They're more healthy. They got their backfield healthy as far as I know, and I think Trevor Lawrence is going to get a little bit of a bounce back week. He's had a rough couple goes at it last couple weeks. I was pretty high on him early in the season. I know what his potential is, but he doesn't quite have the team. I feel. I know I understand he also had a lot of turnovers the past couple of games, but one of them he had four fumbles in the rain, which I don't excuse, but that's still kind of messed up
They only
circumstances.
lost one of them, I think.
Yeah.
But
So
still,
well, it's yeah. So I think he's gonna bounce back. I think they're gonna beat him handedly. I think they're gonna have a good running game. I think Josh Allen's gonna tee off. Josh Allen, the linebacker, is gonna tee off on Matt Ryan. You said that left tackle's hurt.
yeah, their left tackle, the rookie
Yeah.
name is escaping me, but he was exposed all Thursday night against the Broncos.
Hmm.
Uh,
Was he matched up against Bradley Chubb?
Dude, they were they didn't
They're mixing it in,
yeah,
weren't
and
they?
they didn't change anything the whole game either.
Yeah.
I remember the announcer, whoever it was, kept saying like, "Well, they're gonna have to bring a tight end and start
Kirk
helping this
Herbstreit.
guy out."
Yeah.
No, they're just let him get demolished. I think he had like 7, 8 holding calls and gave up
Wow.
multiple sacks.
Man.
He was struggling.
So I think Josh Allen was gonna have a big game. I
Yeah, their line is not looking great right now. They're dinged up and moving. I think that was his first time starting at left tackle.
okay.
So, I mean,
I mean, if I
interesting to see what they do trying to shuffle people around. If they go out there with that lineup again, good luck.
right, if I were to do anything like fantasy or gambling wise, I wouldn't. I would probably stay completely away from the Colts on this game. If Naheem Hines was in
Maybe
there,
Alec Pierce.
yeah, I mean he
Uh,
might get you 25 or 40
that's the
yards, but
only
that's a
only
risk.
thing I would even try to touch.
Yeah, so Jags players, I like James Robinson. I think Lawrence could go over 200, but I wouldn't go deep in this game. I wouldn't be searching for players to bet on or anything like that. What do you thinking the overall outcome is going to be in this game?
I got Jags 27-6.
Ooh, another blowout, huh?
Miami's off just that offensive line and Matt Ryan.
Jacksonville.
Colts. Sorry, what I say.
Oh, you said
Miami.
Miami, yeah.
Sorry. Indianapolis offensive line is just horrible.
Yep.
They don't really have many playmakers. Taylor and Hines being hurt is huge.
Huge, yeah.
Um, Philip Lindsay and Deion Jackson, I think,
Philip Lindsay, I forgot. Yep. Okay.
which not horrible players.
No, but it's not a. He's. Yeah, I understand.
But I mean, if you already have a bad line,
Yeah. Good luck.
yeah, it's. I just don't trust Matt Ryan. He looks horrible, which you can't really blame him. They're still able to beat the Broncos, but the Broncos pretty much would have let anyone win that game,
Yeah. He
essentially.
shot
So, I
themselves in the
mean,
foot over and over.
I just Jacksonville will do enough to beat them, and I think they'll beat them handedly. And
You don't see Indianapolis getting anything going at all, do you?
no,
And if I think about it now,
it's going to be too hard. I mean,
yeah, Jonathan Taylor, his last game he played, he had 21 carries for like 40 yards.
Yeah, because their line was already an issue, and I believe they had another injury a couple weeks before, which is why that guy,
Yeah,
whatever his name was,
yeah,
poor guy. I felt bad for him,
man.
but I mean,
And Jonathan Taylor, I mean, if he's not, he's arguably the best in the league at a point at some points, but he's at least a top five back in my opinion.
oh, for sure.
So for him to get that stat line I just read off, I that
And
shows a lot
Naheem Hines, I've been high on for a couple
because he can
years.
catch out the backfield
Yes,
too.
and they tease every year saying we're gonna give him more carries, we're gonna get him involved in the passing
Yeah.
game. He's gonna be a part of our
Yep.
offense. Never happens. And Taylor went out. I got all excited. Naheem Hines, this is his time. And dude got rocked on like the second play of the game, and he is out again. So that would be a big part of their offense. If he was in there, I think he would catch a lot of little passes. They scheme stuff up to get the ball in his hands. He's
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
Now that he's not there and no Taylor, and you already have offensive issues,
Yeah.
Jacksonville is good
Solid
enough to
enough.
beat that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So how they're underdogs on the sports books, maybe they know something that I don't, but I think it's going to be an easy victory, Jackson.